Yes, ma'am.
All right, good morning. My name is Judge Kristen Ruppe. You're all here this morning for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the state attorney's office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you're arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of pre-trial release which will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you this morning. You're entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or counsel know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this court writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay, put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward to the podium. Donna, ready? Good morning. Can I have your date of birth?
24th, 1963.
Okay, you are here today for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Merritt. So I found probable cause for your arrest. There's no bond on that violation of probation, so we're going to hold you no bond until you go back in front of Judge Merritt on November 27th. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
No, ma'am, we have an attorney.
Okay, who do you have?
Character, seniors, members,
Okay.
her.
Okay, we'll see you back on November 27th. Nathaniel Johnson? Can I have your date of birth?
7/13/1994.
You were here today for a burglary, battery, domestic battery, tampering with the victim, and criminal mischief. I found probable cause for your arrest on each of these. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. State prior record?
Your Honor,
Hey,
this appears to be a first arrest,
Okay.
so there's no record.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, I have an address for you on Harar Ave in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
no, I live at 846 Tweed Street. That's just my mail address.
Okay, 846 Twig Street in Brooksville.
Yeah,
Okay, how long have you lived there?
since January this year.
This year? Okay, how long have you been in Hernando County?
Since my whole life.
All right. Do you have a job?
Yeah,
What kind of work do you do, sir?
tree service.
All right.
And, excuse me, miss.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What would you like to say, sir?
On that, with that, burger, I have a signed lease saying I do live there.
Okay, I told you not to say anything about the facts of your case, okay? Those are things that you need to let an attorney know.
Alright.
Okay, so I've appointed the public defender. When you sit down with your public defender sometime in the next couple weeks, you want to sit down and go over all of that information with them, okay? I need to base my probable cause simply on what the victim and the officer has told me today. So I'm going to set your bond on the burglary battery at $10,000, on the domestic battery at $2,000, and the tampering and the criminal mischief are going to stay the same at $1,000 each, okay? We're going to see you back to court on November 27th at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Quinika Redding, okay? Don't have any contact with her whatsoever.
But how to see my son?
Okay, are you listening to me?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
said no contact.
No contact. Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call her. Do not write her. Do not email her. Do not have anyone else call her, write her, or email her. If you have any contact with her whatsoever, you can be charged with another crime and you'll be held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case Clinica wants to file an injunction against you. If she does file that injunction against you, I want to make sure to read it very carefully, okay, to be very specific as to how many feet you need to stay away from her, her home, her vehicle, or anywhere else where she may frequent. So we'll see you back on November 27th. Stop saying hey to me.
I'm sorry.
What would you like to say, sir?
Man, you go ahead.
See you back November 27th.
Alright.
Vincent Sardo. Can I have your date of birth?
7/23/85.
You were here today for driving on suspended driver's license, possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and trespass. I found probable cause for each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. You also have a pending case in front of me, right? For driving on suspended driver's license. You're supposed to come back to court November 28th for that. So what I'm going to do at this time, there's probable cause to believe that you committed these new crimes while that case is pending. So I'm going to recommit you and revoke your $1,000 bond on that case and hold you in custody until you come back to court in front of me on November 28th, okay? For these new charges, you're entitled to bond pursuant to Florida statute, so I'm going to grant you a bond. Count number 1 is going to be $2,000. Count number 2 is going to be $10,000. Count number 3 is going to be $2,000. And count number 4 is going to be $2,000. We're going to see you back to court on these cases on November 27th because these are felonies. So you have court November 27th and then court in front of me on November 28th, okay?
Alright.
All right.
Your Honor, was the public defender appointed?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Louis Vasquez. Good morning. Can I have your date of birth?
7/30/22.
All right, sir. You are here today for a violation of probation out of Hillsborough County. It looks like it's a violation of probation issue, possibly on a driving on suspended driver's license, a felony. They want you held no bond until they can come pick you up. So we're going to hold you no bond. They're probably going to come get you within the next few days, but we'll give them up to 5 days to come and get you. If for some reason they don't come get you within the next 5 days, then the folks at the jail will bring you back in front of me and we'll figure out what the holdup is, okay?
Alright, thank you.
All right, thank you. Bernard McLeod.
On that one.
Hi, Benny.
Okay.
I don't have a PC on me.
Good morning. Mr. McLeod, what is your date of birth?
4/12/2000.
Okay, you are just here today because I have an order from Judge Toner directing you over here from Hillsborough because you have court in front of him on November 27th. It looks like it's a violation of probation issue. So he wants to find out whether you'd like to have the public defender appointed to your case. Would you like the public defender?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll go ahead and appoint the public defender for you, and someone will be out to see you soon, okay?
Judge, what was the court date he set for?
According to Judge Toner's order, it was set for November 27th.
Okay, thank you.
Who do we have? Daniel Corbin.
No, that's Mr. All's case.
Okay, Mr. Corbin, do you still have Ashley Alls representing you on this case?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What is your understanding of what was supposed to happen this morning?
We discussed pleading guilty to technical assault of VOP and for time served at this point.
And that's okay. Okay. Well, it's my understanding the recommendation of probation was 11/29, so I'm not sure we got time served. But he's not here this morning, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you at tomorrow morning's first appearance. Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened with his vehicle or he's not feeling well. I'm not sure, but I don't want you to go through with this without your attorney being present. So we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8:30, okay?
He may be next door in Judge Hinsman's court.
All right, thank you.